During this demonstration, we're going to be taking a look at the Sage SalesLogix account timeline. The account timeline was introduced with the version 7.5 Sage SalesLogix web client. And what it shows you is what's called a mashup, or a collection of several different pieces of data about an account record. And in this case, we're looking at the Abbott Limited account record, and I've dragged the account timeline view up into the center of the screen. I could leave it down below as a tab, but for today I wanted to show it to you as its own pane in the middle. And what it is consists of various pieces of data, as I mentioned, such as notes, opportunities, support tickets, phone calls, personal activities, emails, even documents and faxes can all be overlaid on this one calendar view. And the purpose of this is so that at a glance, as a SalesLogix user, you can see exactly what's been going on with this account record in one spot without having to click on the individual tabs and go hunting around to try to get a sense of what's been happening with your account record. All this data is still in the individual tabs, but think of the account timeline as another online dashboard report that again allows you to see lots of data overlaid on top of each other. Now, as I take my mouse and click on the bottom ribbon, I'm able to slide the calendar back and forth, and you can see in the center of the screen I have this little lighter window, and that's what's zooming in this top part of the screen, is what's displaying as far as a start and stop date in the bottom. So as I move to the right and the left, you can see that based on how many little tick marks I see in the ribbon, more and more activities and history items are showing up in the mashup view on the top half. You can also see that items that are red are related to a ticket. Customer service tickets, generally speaking, are not a good thing, and so they've chosen to show those as red in this mashup. So here you can see that this particular note or ticket here is red, and it does show you, if I click on it, a little window that pops out. It gives me more details about what's contained within that ticket. Green items are related to opportunity. Green is good. Green is an opportunity with a potential to make more money for the company. So they've chosen to color code those linked items green. And again, if I click on it, you can see the details and even the notes that are part of that activity as it appears on my timeline. The third option is you see some items that are blue. And blue items do not have either a linked opportunity or a ticket. They're just a general note or activity or history record linked to the Abbott Limited account. Now, what you'll also see, it's kind of subtle, is that activities that are showing up on my timeline view are bright and saturated colors. History items are a little bit dim and a little bit more pale. The color coding still is there, but you can see a slight difference, so that, again, at a glance, I can tell, is it a history item or an activity? Is it related to a ticket or an opportunity, or neither? And you can also see here that there's, for example, on this Abbott Limited Phase 3 opportunity, you can see that there's a green bar that represents the opening date and the closing date of that particular opportunity. Now, that one is still open, so it's off into December of 2012. But you can also see, if I scroll back in time here, that we had Abbott Limited Phase 2 back in May of 2010 that closed a few months later here in August. So that's what the green and red bar indicates, is duration of the opportunity and duration of a ticket for, in the case of the red ones. All right, so the other thing we can do in this view is click on, for example, this phone call, problems with machinery and marketing. I can see that there are some notes here. I can see the date and time it was scheduled as an activity item for me to make that call. I can also click on the blue hyperlink lettering at the top that is underlined, and when I click on that, it opens up the actual edit view for that scheduled activity so that if I want to make changes, again, I can do it right from this view, save those changes, and it takes me right back to where I started in the account timeline. All right, so that's a demonstration of the account timeline. Again, a very useful tool for sales, marketing, and support people to be able to see lots of meaningful information in one place in the interface without having to hunt around or click or run reports. It's right there at your fingertips and makes your day much more productive. Thanks for watching.